Hey boys, what's up? Today I want to show you how you use your Atlas skill tree, and this video is for noobs. So when you're a beginner, I will go briefly over the Atlas tree, what's important and how to make the most use of it when you don't know what you're doing. So the first thing is to understand is when you have your maps, every map you complete will give you an Atlas point. So your main objective in the beginning is to complete all the maps. So when you see here 115 points, plus when you do mavens, like this one here. So when you do higher tier maps, you can press this button, and when you're collecting maven invitations, and when you do all of them, you also get skill points, right? So your main objective is doing all the skill points, and then you have like the Atlas tree. In general, you can have 3 Atlas trees where you can skip. So when you make your map, you can always take what you are farming. So you can always make different farming strategies. And the main use of the skill atlas is in the beginning, you basically take all the nodes which give you more maps and more Kirac missions. So use the search function, it's super easy. So for example, if you just make map, okay, it's everything, but a higher tier map. For example, you can search and it will show you all the nodes which will grant you higher tier maps, right? Here you have a higher tier map, here all these skills, like you can always search for it, right? And this is super important. Higher tier maps is important for the beginning, and additional maps. What's written? Additional connected maps. So connected maps, you can type this also in the beginning, and it shows you all the skills you can make to get more maps. So in the beginning, this is the most important thing. Higher tier maps, connected maps, quantity, and everything with Kirac, right? So in the beginning, this is your main objective. Don't worry. Just skill it, all the Kirac things, so you get more missions, and when you get more missions, you can complete your maps faster and unlock all the skill points. Because these farming strategies will only work good when you have all the skill points unlocked, or at least, let's say, 90 or 100, right? So the second part is after you are done with your mapping, you need to decide which farming strategy you're going. For the beginner, it's maybe too much. You don't know what's working. You don't know what you want to farm. The best advice is always farm what you have fun doing. This is the most important thing. Because if you have fun, you will make much more loots, much more maps, etc. You will make them faster, and you will get more currency, and you will level a lot. So at the beginning, the objective is not really going for the high-end farming strategy like the pros. Pick something which makes you fun. Pick something where you don't die a lot, so you can level up, because your second goal should be after maps is getting a higher level, 95 plus. And then you can concentrate on strategies. So what I do in League Start, I often go for heist. After I got some currency, I change mostly my tree to betrayal and breach. Breach because of leveling, and the breach stones are pretty expensive. You can sell them. And betrayal for also high XP, because when you do safe houses, it's also a lot of XP. So this is my general strategy for leveling to 100. Plus it drops really good loot. And until you reach 100, there will be a couple of strategies which shine out, and the streamer and the pros will make videos of it. And then you can adjust your strategy and try like end game strategy. No matter which strategy you decide, the important thing is always pick one, right? So, for example, this is betrayal. I have it combined with breach, so this is the maximum. You can combine 2 strategies. It will somehow work, especially if they're on the same side. But mostly, if you want to be highly efficient, you go 1 strategy, meaning 1 game mechanic. With 1 game mechanic, you can max it out. You can you can skill shrines so you make faster maps, and then you have a pretty good time. If you do 2, you need to make always compromises and you need to have all skill points unlocked. So decide what you want to farm, and then you can just, for example, if you want to farm Betrayal, you just put in Betrayal and it will show you all the nodes which have something to do with Betrayal. And then you make your easy own strategy. You pick everything of Betrayal which makes sense. You pick maybe shrines or strong boxes. I suggest shrines because you will have higher maps. You take quantity and rarity. And if you want, you can make higher explicit modifiers on your map, so they become a little bit harder and you get more loot. And for this league, for example, it also makes sense to make memory influences maps, so they drop, etc. Right? So super easy. If you want at the beginning to make heist, you make heist. Heist is a mechanic you can probably go 2 strategies at once because there are not so many heist nodes. And you just pick what you like, right? And always if you do one strategy, you can take additionally shrines, explicit modifiers or scarabs, like a small mechanic to the core mechanic, right? You can always block other mechanics if you don't like them, and you can always use scarabs to boost your mechanics, right? So don't make it complicated. It looks a lot, but just type in what you need for a mechanic. For example, if you want to do Legion, you make Legion, do all the skill points, see what's left, pick shrines or whatever you like, or make the map a little bit harder, and then you're good to go. And later you can copy high-end strategies or make your own thoughts when you progress in the game and you know what you're doing, your own strategy here. So a short video, don't make it complicated, pick one strategy, put it in Siege, do all the skill points, take shrines or scarabs or strong boxes extra, and then you are good to go. You can always refund the points. For the refund, you need an Orb of Unmaking, and you can always buy Orb of Unmaking also from Kirac. So here you have for 2 regrets, one of Orb Unmaking. In the beginning, if you don't have a lot of Orb of Unmakings, it makes sense if you finish maps to pick a strategy maybe which doesn't require to reskill the whole tree. But even if you do maps at the beginning, don't worry, you will get 2 more whole trees where you can start from fresh. So even if you have the first one messed up with maps, you can do the second one from fresh. If you mess this up, do the third one, and at least then you will have enough Orb of Unmakings to reskill something and do something crazy. So I hope you like this video. Don't make it complicated. Use the siege function for what you like and you're good to go.